Hey, look. Pardon me, I'm still getting ready. I got a poof on one side that I don't have on the other side. There, there you go. Let's see if anyone's here. It says 34 are in the room, but I don't see any. I don't see any comments yet. It takes a second for them to show up. There, hey Carla. Carla, main babe here. Hope B Boys comes too, because isn't she the first person to mention Robotripping? Hey, Ivy. Hey, Feline. Oh, I don't want to put my glasses on, but I can. I have to. I can see your names because they're dark, but I can't see what you're writing. Hey, Marianne. Hi, Malinois. Hi, Janet. No, here I am yelling. I'll talk. I'll talk normally instead of yelling. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Mitz. Ooh, 55. Where are you? Shout it out. Oh, Hope Chuck's here. I know Taylor's not going to be. Um, hey, Robbie. You're sick too? Hey, just me. Uh, I got a. Hey, Jan. Oh, yeah, we need to talk on the phone. We need to talk on the phone. I got your text. Have you guys had a good week? I slept. I slept most of the week away. I had a good visit with the doctor. We're going forward on the um, implant. Hi, Donna. Hi, Jennifer. Is anyone else sick this week? You'll hear me. I have allergies. Hey, Christina. I forgot to take my uh, Claritin this morning. Well, basically, because I didn't get up till 1 o'clock. More about that later. Oh, implant in my butt. I'm getting a butt implant. No, it's an implant to help with this pain. And oh my goodness, the pain has been bad. Christina, you're still sick. Bless your heart. Oh, I don't want my baby to be sick. I don't want any of you to be sick. I missed y'all this week. I mean that. That's not BS. I really missed you. I couldn't believe it's like, wow, it's Thursday again, because like I said, I slept the week away. And I slept all weekend, and then I had to get up really early because I had an 8 a.m. doctor's appointment, and Roy had a doctor's appointment uh, that early too. And we only have one car now, so and it worked out great. Normally we'd go to Uber, but I dropped him off. I was able to drop him off for his doctor's appointment, go to mine, come back and pick him up. It worked great. Hey, Peaches. Hi, AE. COVID leftover. Oh, it's going. You like the glasses? Oh, they suit me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Someone else liked them. I heard from someone else they liked them and coveted them. So I sent them a picture for sent them a pair for Christmas. Rose spends so much time in that sick bed, it's going to fall apart like the recliner. Absolutely. Before she gets it paid off on Junior's credit card, Junior's Macy's credit card. Oh, thank you, Christina. You're not sick. Thank God. Actually feeling good. Oh, thank goodness, Jan. Jan, I'm anxious to talk to you. I'm sorry that the week got away from me. We need to talk. And I guess, can't be today because it'll be too late for both of us. But let's definitely try to talk tomorrow. Fourth time. Wow. Fourth time. Are you talking about Merle being sick? 44th time. 444th time. Hi, Judy. Oh, we're less than 5 minutes in. And let's see, 80 in the room. You have long COVID. Oh, 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 oh. God, I am so lucky. Oh, knock wood. I've never I've never gotten COVID, and neither has Roy. Oh, and we need to go. That reminds me, we need to go um, and get our boosters this month. Hi, Ginger. Probably long COVID too. Are you sick, AE? Let's see. Really cute glasses. Thank you. I'm looking to see if you were sick. How about the weather? Boy, it's beautiful today, but it has been cold. And here's why I missed you. I've been thinking about you all with this horrible weather that I see on the news every night. And I know some of you have got to be in the path. Here it has been cold, 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 cold. You can see it's sunny out tonight, and you can see that the days are getting longer. Dan, got your booster and have never had COVID either. Oh, good. Hi, Eddie. Is it Eddie or Edie? It looks like Eddie, but I think if it had an I on the end, it would be Edie, isn't it? Tell me, are you Eddie boy or Edie girl? Hi, Jennifer. Even cold on the beach in California. Well, come on. It's always cold on the beach in California. You've had no vaccines and never got it. Thank you. Thank goodness. Never got COVID. Eddie, oh boy. Okay. So glad to have you here again. Glenda probably has RSV. She could because, well, she has COPD. She's got respiratory things. But isn't it interesting? She said that it's not in her chest, thank goodness. It's just in her head. It's a head cold, and she's going to keep it from going to her chest by buying a decongestant. Sounds fishy to me. You've had all your vaccines. I know you have, Christina. Um, I know you would. You had it twice, Judy B. So sorry. Your area got bad storms, flooding, and high winds, lots of trees and power lines down. Did you lose power, Malinois? Christina, oh, I hope you get better soon. I hope all of you do. Robbie, I hope you get better. What do you think's going on with you, Robbie? Robert Gray. Let me send it. Hey, Chuck, are you here? Like I said, I've slept the week away and I've slept the day away. Let me cut. I don't know why I couldn't do this for a while. I forgot how. Cut, paste, post. Cut, paste, post. Since before Christmas. Oh my goodness. Christina, that sucks. Glenda is a walking petri dish, sick all the time. Glenda has the hangover malady, payday blues. Where is that? Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Oh gosh. Okay, I got it up, Chuck. If you're here, your subscribe and save orders shipped. Yay. Message from Amazon. Linda being sick or her surgery for sympathy dollars for the sub. Hey, let's talk about a year ago, she was returning her coat to buy over-the-counter medications. A year later, with her channel trashed, getting virtually nothing from AdSense, um, she's lost apparently the subscriber who sent her packages, including cash, twice a week. And now she's got all the money in the world to go buy her over-the-counter medications. She has all the money in the world to buy Christmas gifts for her family that doesn't celebrate Christmas. And Yeah, what's going on? She's saving for the recliner. She should have the money in 2 or no, 3 months' time. What's up? What's the difference in a year? How has her financial situation changed for the better in the year without her telling us about it? Robotripping, all new to me, but it's a thing. And who would know about it more than our recovered drug addict? Thanks to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for a clue about robotripping. Yeah. And let's see, her brand new channel, I'm sick. How many somebody said they put I'm sick in a search bar and it came up with dozens, if not hundreds of references. You have a Bacardi and a real Coke on ice. Oh, in the comments, she said she ordered a duplicate robe in blue. Hi, Letha. Glad to have you here again. And how's Texas? You're getting some weather? No way. Although the hoopty's running, apparently. I think she's too damn lazy. I almost said the F word. Yeah, it does. And apparently it's an opioid, which is her favorite. Tricks is for kids, and so is robotripping. Feline has a question. Good question. Let me text Chuck. My friend who just said you sent me 11 text messages, I hope you're here. And I explained I've slept away the week. And if anybody knows, you know, I will call you. I will call you as soon as this is over. Taylor is out shopping with her mom. My Chase card needs attention. Oh, okay. Glad to get that. Glad to get that text. Oh, someone, let's see who's, oh, my text group needs attention too. And I'm sorry for sickness there. Macy's is having a beauty flash sale, Glenda. Okay, let me text Chuck. Are you going to be with me? Oh, nice. Somebody is wanting to come on with a picture of their dick. Well, I'm sorry. It's ugly, and I am banning you from the studio. Mr. Jerkoff, kick from studio. Kick guest. Check nip and one more. No, I don't want to send it. Cancel. I don't want to send a group. The dick distracted me, but not much. It wasn't much of a distraction. Let me see. Chuck. Are you going to be with me? You just missed a masturbator who wanted to come on live. Peaches is great. Zeus has no penis. Yeah, so it's not Zeus. Yes, Robert, it is true. It was a dick masturbating. Uh, Came up in the green room. But it flipped off your ways. It said, Chuck, put down the Miracle Whip and come on. Waited at doctor's 125. Wow, Peaches, congratulations. That is, I would say that's what I want to be, but I've been that recently. Well, I won't say recently, but when I was really sick, I got down to the one teens, which is what I was in high school, but it did not look like it did in high school. Actually, I was in the one teens when I got married, and it did not look like that. It looked like death warmed over. But congratulations, 125. How tall are you? Let me know. I'm 5'5", and it was not good. It feels great. I bet it does. Glenda's strap on. Could be. Could be. Way to go. 5'3". Okay. That's better than 5'5". Plus, you're probably in, better shape than me. Me down in the hundred and teens, 5'5", no exercise. It looked bad. She looks awful, just me. Who? Glenda? She certainly does. Too skinny for Sharon. Oh, are you guys talking about she weighs less than 100. Are you guys talking about Sharon Osbourne? She said Sharon Osbourne. Yeah, she says less than 100. She's doing Ozempic. She better stop. Yeah, she does look her face looks skeletal. It looks like a skeleton with skin over it. And the daughter, she looks good. You don't care how it looks, it feels fantastic. It feels fantastic. It looks fantastic. I don't think it's healthy being less than 100 for a woman, unless you're. Now, I have a good friend a real good friend who never breaks. I don't think she breaks 100, and she's um, in her late 60s, and she is adorable. She has really taken care of her skin, and she's worked out her whole life, and she's beautiful, and she still turns heads. I'm telling you, when you're with her, she turns heads. Then when you get older, thin looks too harsh sometimes. But let me tell you about my friend. She is just she's she's beautiful. She really is. She's very striking. She has dark hair and real pale skin and beautiful eyes. And she's just tiny. If she's 5 feet, she barely breaks it. Alan Elder has not hit 100. Okay, so you're probably like Melissa, little tiny thing. Feline, she went off of it but was unable to put weight back on. Huh. Oh, that reminds me. Hey Roy, can you hear me? Honey, can you hear me? I need to communicate with Roy. Hey Siri, call Roy Schilling.
Calling Roy Schilling.
She said she's best at 105. I don't know how tall Sharon is. She says she's weighed 225. Honey, are you in the living room? Could you take my Manjaro out of the refrigerator? Oh, thanks very much. Love you. Bye. Yeah, I got to take my Manjaro today and I got to get it out of the it's got to come to room temperature or else it hurts. Feline, never been thin, had a weight problem your whole life. I didn't until I got older, and it was no, I won't say till I got older, until I got to my 40s. And it started out I had a good reason for it, but then I couldn't lose the weight that I had a good reason for gaining, if you get my drift. What is this? You got a vibration plate. What does it mean? I thought it was doing good, but then extreme pain after using. Cardiologist about it. So it's something I don't know what a vibration plate is, just me. Merle weighed 100 when she was 10. That was mean. Some might say it was bitchy. Okay, that's it. My friend Melissa is I'm sure you're the same way. She's just a very small, petite person. Overall, I've always felt like even when I weighed in my 120s, I felt like a giant around her. When I was in my 120s and we were both in our 20s, I we were friends then, and I always felt like a big oaf around her. Absolutely right, Jan. Let's see. You fought it for years too. I quit. World's on fire. I'm going to need extra fat. You know what I've always told the dogs? It's money in the bank. And if you can see that little one in the oh, she's not in the chair. Where are you? You down here. Get off the let me put if Pip is going to be on the floor, I've got to put a pallet down there for her. I can't have my baby on the floor. I think you should get up in the chair, sweetheart. I think you should get up in the chair. But if you're going to be down here, be on a blankie. There you go. There you go. If you're going to be on the floor, be on that. Okay? Okay, I put a soft blanket down there for her. Gotta go. Dinner bell later all. Bye, Peaches. Thanks for being here. Peaches, you are so funny. Come back after dinner if we're still here. Vibration plates are the latest thing for circulation. Supposedly will help with weight loss. You got for circulation only. Well, what is it? Oh, mine is a standing frame. I spoke to my rheumatologist and she agreed. Does not hurt me. It's a full machine, not just plate. Also, if you have heart issues, there's a warning about that. A full machine, so a vibration machine. This is something completely out of my knowledge base, but I would like to get it there. Oh, thank you, Christina. I hope you guys didn't see my bottoms. I was trying to hide it. I have Roy. Told you Roy's lost a lot of weight. Last time I talked to you about it, I said Roy's lost 40 pounds. He's probably lost more than that now because he continues. I, he still eats what I cook for him. I need to cook more, but basically he eats. This is his standard diet. He has a protein shake and yogurt for breakfast, and he eats apples. He eats apples all day. Apples, 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 and then he eats popcorn at night. And if I have something, I've been saying for 2 days I was going to make chili, but I haven't made it. I've defrosted the ground beef and I've cooked the onions. So hopefully, when I get off of here, I will finally make some chili, and he'll eat that if I have it. I made some um, pork chops and roasted potatoes and vegetables several days ago, and he just finished that yesterday. He'll, always eat leftovers, and right now all I have in the refrigerator is chicken salad. But okay, I'm going to look up vibration plates on Google when we finish. And back to my outfit. What I'm wearing, this is a top I got in London, and I love it. And you can see the sleeves. It's just uh, elastic sleeves, and it has a peplum. I don't know if you saw that. It has a ruffle around the bottom. It's a peplum, and it's real cute, but it's meant to wear. What you need to wear with it are tight pants, like Mary Tyler Moore pants. Back to Roy's weight loss, he wears golf pants, and his golf pants are just too big for him. He's been wearing them, and especially in the back, they're real. You just see fabric. I asked him to get some more, and he said he will. Well, I went. He was when I got dressed this afternoon. He was off getting a haircut, and I was getting ready to put on some skinny black pants, and I grabbed my gray uh, sweatpants that are too big for me, and they're all, I cinched up the waist, and they're tons of fabric, and I haven't had time to really show him because he just got back from a haircut when I had to come straight up here. But I put these on too, so I would be dressed like him. Letha's talking about the former Louisiana gal is making gumbo tomorrow. Yes. You had carnitas tonight. Chef John. Yeah, I like Chef John. Robert, you can stand, or on some you can stand or sit with only your feet on it. It's the vibration plate. They're somewhat new. I will definitely have to figure it out. Letha, I bet your gumbo is delicious too. As a soup, I thought Glenda and Junior's gumbo was gumbo soup. And I guess, as a soup, I would have left the rice off and just had a soup. I love soup. Yeah, here you go. If you're here, come on. He didn't answer me. He didn't answer me. Let me paste again. And Mr. Dick, you're banned. So you'll have to create a new profile if you want to try to come on again, but I'm sure you will have lost your wood by now. Hope you don't use Glenda's recipe. That's right. Everyone wants Chuck to come on, believe me. You had chicken kebabs, simple but yummy. Did you have some kebabs, veggies with them? I love that. Oh, what is that? Just the traditional chicken kebab with just chicken. spicy chicken. I think it's Indian. I don't know. No cooking videos from Glenda. Should have delivered healthy meals since she could cook some healthy meals. Yeah, she could. She's got good food. Vivian should come on too. Vivian said she's taking a break, but I hope she's not. Come on, Vivian. Come on, Vivian. I wish so much we could text. Email me. I'm trying to find your email, but it is without knowing what it is. I don't know. I get hundreds of emails daily. I mean, thank goodness most of them go into the trash folder, but way too many get through. And that's why I just, I hate to get a new email address. And it's hard because when you try, it says, I can't get a new Gmail address. So anybody that hasn't contacted me in a few years, I want them to have my same email address. So anyway, the thing with that is I know that we've emailed in the past, but it's buried, buried, buried. So if you're out there, if you get this, please send me a fresh email and I will send you my phone number. I would love it if we could text. You wash your hands, washing your hands of something, or you just wash your hands, which is good. Oh, Chuck is here. Chuck, come on. Come on, and let's talk about Robotripping. It would really hurt my feelings, Chuck, if you're there and not here. Come on. Robotripping is on the menu. Yes, let's hear about it from you, Chuck. And the prisoner might be here. So you need to be on in case the prisoner comes here. Chuck just got home. All right, well, set yourself down, relax, get your rum and Coke, and let's chat. Yeah, they want Chuck. We want Chuck. Nobody's saying we want Laura. I'm only here as the vehicle to bring you Chuck. Yeah, Jan doesn't want to drink her Bacardi and Coke alone. I don't want to drink my Ocean Spray Cran 50 alone. What is Robotripping? That's what we're going to talk about. How can you resist? That's exactly right. Mixing Robitussin and Gatorade. And she's in the store and she goes, "Oh, they're out of that. They're out of that." She knows very well. Did I already say this? She knows very well you have to ask the pharmacist for it. It's behind the counter what she wants. Yes, back to why does she need a chest decongestant for a head cold? She claims that she's going to use the decongestant to keep it from going into her chest. Is that what you do? I don't know. Call me dumb. No, I can't imagine, and I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. It's for high people on thyroid meds and some BP meds should not take most meds, including Robitussin, and she's on both of them, right? And she has to be on the brand name thyroid. Otherwise, it makes her head swim. Well, what the hell does that Robitussin do, madam? Oh, Letha's going to make a dirty martini. I know what that is. That's the martini. You spill some of the olive juice in it, or is it when you have a blue cheese stuffed olive? Trying to think back, that's what the Real Housewives of Orange County used to. The one, oh, the blonde that sells insurance used to always have a blue cheese stuffed olive in her dirty martini. Silly Laura, you're here already. Okay, we want Laura. Thank you. Thank you, Libby. I feel better now. Yeah, she has to have the brand name. And her ignored diabetes. Yes. Didn't we talk about this? She is the perfect candidate for one of these, for Ozempic or Mounjaro or whatever, because she already has diabetes, so they would prescribe it for her easily, and it would help with that rabid appetite that she has. Glenda, believe me, I don't want to do you any favors, but I suggest, have you seen Oprah lately? I would suggest that you get on one of these shots. Why does this even matter, really? What does what even matter, Cynthia Green? Why does, oh, you're pretty. Why does what even matter? You used to love a green olive stuffed with an anchovy. I would like that too. Were it not for the sodium in the olive and the sodium in the anchovy. Yeah, I like strong flavors like that in little doses. It kind of just wakes you up. I could absolutely see myself eating that. Thank you, Christina. You girls stop chanting. All right, Chuck, where are you? Getting yourself settled? Yeah, a little salt bomb. That's the other thing I like. But just one, just one. That I could see that would wake you up. Might make you want some vodka. Yeah, exactly. She might. I know. I have to pay $50 a month. I know some people here uh, pay less. Some people here with Medicare pay less or nothing. Um, my Medicare, mine is $50 a month, and I'll gladly pay it. Of course, it's easy for me to say because I can, but yeah, if you couldn't, it would be an issue. But obviously, Glenda can, and I know she'd pay. If I pay 50, she'd pay 125 because she always has extremely high copays. Get these on straight. Otherwise, it looks like my eyebrows are not even. Winona Judd has lost weight too. All right, here we are. Chuck is coming to us from BBC Central.
Hello and good evening from BBC Central on
All
Heather
right.
Street in Binley Woods, Warwickshire, East
Speaking of
West.
looking svelte, and
Me or
there's a
her?
picture of the Queen. Yes. Now, what's that flag? That's Elizabeth.
That is Her Majesty's flag when she was in Canada.
Oh, okay. Because I know that's not the royal standard.
Well, it's close, but they have one for every country. You've got the Irish harp and the fleur de lis, the maple leaves, the lions, and the thing of the whales in England. I don't know. It's
And the E with the crown.
yes, Elizabeth
And
Regina.
and of course, you being Canadian, that's the flag you would have.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Well,
this town, Binley Woods, Warwickshire, is where our favorite friend Hyacinth Bouquet is from.
oh,
That's
you're
why I
right.
chose it.
Yes. You know, there's a good Chinese takeaway there. I understand.
Apparently, the telephone number is very similar to hers, isn't it?
Very, very similar to the slimline phone.
No, you may not have another 7 with prawns. This is a very prestigious postal code. Uh,
I used to have a slimline phone.
did you?
Yes. And I also used to have a princess phone.
Do you remember when it was such a big deal as a kid to go down to the telephone store, the actual Southwestern Bell here?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Pacific
And
Bell, where I was.
I remember my first children's phone. I was probably 14. Mom made me wear a tie. We went down there and set it all up, and I got to choose my phone. Would it be black or green or this new thing where you push the buttons? That was fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When the push button phone came out, Carla, wall phone. Yes, a wall phone with a very stretched out long cord that you could go to another room with. And I used to wrap around in it.
I remember one time they offered chimes instead of a ring, and my mother went nuts. It was like ding dong, the phone would go off, and all the guests would, oh, what is that?
Oh, no, I didn't know about that.
Oh, that was a big thing.
I would have loved it, but I could see that my mom wouldn't get that.
Oh,
My
yeah,
sister's the one with the Mercedes and room for a pony.
that's my sister Violet.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitts, and just me, you sweet Libby Lou. Alan Elder. Well, we've talked about the flag, and Jennifer and Nanny. I'm so glad you're here. Alan remembers the pictures of the queens and the princess phone. And oh, Robert Gray. Yeah, hey, buddy. Yeah, a Mercedes and room for a pony, and her husband is a turf accountant. I remember having to Google that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do y'all know what that is? Laura knows.
No. I heard her say turf accountant. What is it?
Sports betting guy.
Really? A
Can you
bookie?
believe? I was like, what?
Oh my good. What's his name, Violet's husband?
Oh, okay.
Because he was the cross dresser too, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know. He was definitely less controversial than Sheridan.
Sheridan controversial?
It's Sheridan, darling. And where are you? He's in Iceland with his friend, Tarquin.
Tarquin, his roommate, yeah. Who has room for a pony? Violet, my sister Violet.
My sister. Do you remember What's It All About, Alfie?
Uh-huh.
Whoever the lady that sang that, I saw an interview with her, and she said, I couldn't believe the words Alfie. She goes, you call your dog Alfie? Why couldn't it have been What's It All About, Tarquin? Whoa, the second time in my life I've heard Tarquin.
Bruce.
Right.
Yeah, that was his name, Bruce.
Yep.
Good, Mitts. Good on you. Bruce was Violet's husband.
Glenda is an Onslow minus the
charm. That's right, because Onslow had a lot of charm. She looks like Onslow.
I love the trivia of that show. That hat that Onslow wore, a cap, was a obscure Australian trucking company.
It would be like you to look that up.
Wouldn't it? Yeah. And I've looked up her house on Heather Street, number 7 Heather, and it is, all British people name their houses, and hers is called the Heathers. Not hers, but whoever owns it.
Yeah.
But it's a nice street, and it's very close to Coventry, England. And when they went to Onslow and Daisy's house, that was close by in Coventry, it was a what they call estate housing. In the U.S., we call it the projects, but
yeah,
the British have a nicer word for it.
Estate housing. I know. It sounds like in
or council housing. That may be it.
In Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, where the poor people live in the hills in houses that don't have a front. They're like carved out dugouts, dirt thing. They have a thing. If a house, they build these things on public land, and as long as they don't have 4 walls, it's okay. If they
Oh,
put
they're
up 4
so
walls,
rickety. I
it's
feel so bad for people. I think I've seen pictures of that.
it's horrible, and they're called the villas.
The villa,
So, yeah, that means something different here.
not quite like the villages in Florida.
Yeah. Bruce is Violet's husband.
So what have we gone through? The Robotussin drama? Sorry I'm late. I was out of dog food and they wouldn't shut up for the first few minutes I got here. Sorry I was late.
You click on the red heart, hearts go up over Chuck's side on the screen.
I don't see any hearts. I guess
No,
on
no,
Google.
I haven't seen him either. They have that on
TikTok,
probably. I don't know TikTok,
Instagram,
but the
YouTube. Well, it doesn't work on
Life
Google
Life
Chrome.
360. It's an app where you can track people in your family where they are, or friends. I guess I have only family in, but friends, you can track where they are, and you can do hearts.
Or people that you need to stalk for whatever reason.
Yeah, people you need to stalk. It used to be people. If I pay for your phone, I'm going to know where it is. You see them, AE? Huh? No, I don't. I don't see them.
Well, to even do this, I have to sign on Google Chrome. Safari won't do it. So maybe she's watching on YouTube live. Maybe
I'm on a PC, so I guess I don't have Google Chrome.
I'm on
the projects in Westbury. That's right.
Well, Alan Elder, are you the one you want to go ahead and admit it? You put the tracking device on Glenda's hoopty.
I think it was you.
She apparently knows about all this kind. Oh, have you seen this thing on Netflix called Fool Me Once?
God, yes, that was so good.
Well, I'm such a Joanne Lumley fan. God love her. She's still gorgeous. She's 77 now, and she looks great. Do you like this show? Do you like the series?
I finished it.
I did too, just today.
Oh, okay. Okay. We can't say anything. All we'll say is you need to watch it.
Twists and turns. My gosh. But at the end, to see Joanna go, oh God, oh my God, oh my God, that was well worth it. And you watched with Pippa, didn't you, the final of The Crown, finale of The Crown? You sent me a text that you and the doggy were watching.
Oh yeah, we watched it again because you and I were talking about it.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to watch it again, and it was just as good the second time.
Any of you Panthers Crown fans? I was touched by it. I was bored to death with the whole Harry and William stuff, or Kate, but that may have been for the younger people to enjoy.
Well, they had to. It was part of the story at that.
Sure.
At that time, but the end was all Elizabeth. And there were some things, I could just say this without giving it away to anybody. There were some things about Prince Philip that I had forgotten, that if I was remembering right, I would have said, wait a minute, this isn't right, but I had forgotten, and then it was just beautiful. The ending was beautiful.
I've kind of lost. I forgot about Prince Philip or what you're talking about, but can you give me a hint what you're referring to?
I'll text you.
Okay. Shh.
It's only because we don't want to give it away to anybody that's gonna watch. Oh, thank you to my friend in Dallas. Thank you.
Yeah, Harry's kind of a twit. Apparently, Laura is not a Camellia fan. Would you call her a Rottweiler?
That's what Diana called her.
Okay. But you know, the Lord didn't bless her with the most wonderful looks, so I kind of give her a part of a pass on that for just hanging out with it.
Hey, she looks good to Charles. That's all. And Charles is no looker.
Not really, no. There are very few good look. I mean, the little grandson, what's his name? George. Maybe he'll be cute, or maybe he'll lose all his hair like his daddy. I don't know, but we got time to find out.
He lost more hair than Charles.
Yeah, yeah. So
He
did
got that. He looks like his uncle.
what's the other boys' names? They've lost it. Not Prince Andrew, but Edward has lost his hair. Yeah,
Oh God, yeah, he's been a chrome dome for a while.
Chrome Dome.
Oh gosh, Jan, do you have it? Let's see, what's it on? Netflix. Do you have Netflix? Oh, you've got. Oh, how wonderful to be able to be um, a lover of the monarchy and having never watched any of it and being able to watch it from the beginning. Oh,
Yeah.
if you don't have Netflix, you must get Netflix, and it's worth getting Netflix to watch The Crown, I would say.
You know, just me. They did do Diana's death very well, and yeah, I think they hit all the right notes with that.
I knew how much I loved Diana. I knew at the time, and I certainly knew when she died. And
Oh, I remember that
yeah,
night.
oh, it affected. I remember setting the alarm to get up early to watch the wedding.
I was working the night shift at a hospital as a respiratory therapist, I think age 19, 20. It was one of the few times there was something on all night. So it was
Uh-huh.
exciting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was.
Do you remember
Mhm.
when she tripped over his name? She was so nervous.
Yes. Right at the time, yeah.
I
Philip
take the Philip Charles
Charles
Arthur
Arthur
George.
George. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That was awesome. There was even a an album of the whole royal wedding with all that beautiful music. It was great.
You think he looks like King Edward? I will have. Well, let me tell you, he would be a very good-looking man. I'm gonna have to take a better look at him.
I don't think Catherine has set a foot wrong yet.
No, I agree.
I remember a time when she and the Queen went to look at wax models of themselves, or just Queen at Madame Tussauds, and Queen Elizabeth turned to her, had her arm around her, and said, "Isn't it ghastly?" She didn't like it, but
Really. You know, I have never been to Madame Tussauds in England.
I
Certainly, I
did.
have here.
I was when I was 10, but I'd love to.
Really,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I never. But now I've always been when I'm in England. I've always gone to the exhibits of the clothing.
Oh, yeah. I can see why that would be interesting. Gosh, I have been to England 4 times now, and I've wasted it every time in my youth by staying in London, going to nightclubs, fooling around. Why didn't I go to the British Museum? Why didn't I take the train to Bath or Cornwall or something?
You did. I've been to Bath, but I have never been to Cornwall, and that's where my people are from. And
Really?
yes, I probably only have one more trip to the UK in me. And
Ditto.
I've got to go to Cornwall. Maybe we should go together, Chuck.
I would love to. There's a town there, St. Eves, I think it's called, where they had the last G7 summit, and it looked great. It looked gorgeous.
Roy's over it.
He doesn't want to go anymore.
He's over. Well, he was when he worked for BP, he was there literally 50% of the time.
And you were in Norway a lot as well, right?
Oh yeah, we lived in Norway, but
Yeah.
I'm talking like in the 90s and the 2000s. He was in the last few years of his career. He was in I'd say the last decade of his career. He was in London 50% of the time.
Well, you weren't, were you? So
I was there a lot. I was there
okay.
and I was there an awful lot. Yeah.
But
And
you
I'm
said
telling you, it's
you have one more trip in you. So where would you go if you had 2 weeks?
well, of course, I'd go. London would be my base,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd certainly want to go to Cornwall for sure.
Okay.
But like, I've never been to the Cotswolds.
Me either. Oh, so much.
Absolutely. Bath and Cornwall are worth seeing. Well, there's a Carlyon Bay in Cornwall, and that is my maiden name, Carlyon. Carlyon.
Oh, what a cool name. Well,
Chuck, before you were here, we had a penis show up.
You're
in
not
the green
talking about
room.
you're not talking about Robert Gray.
I don't know.
No, oh, you mean what do they call that? Bombers or something? People that just show up and
Yeah, and you don't go on directly here. You go. I see it. There's a green room, and
hey now.
Anyway, I take it before I banned the penis. I guess I could say him because I'm sure before I banned him and deleted, I took a screenshot. So later when I'm not busy, I can look in the background and see if there's anything I recognize.
Absolutely, be a CIA operative and go
I know. What I need to do is I need to send that screenshot to Carla.
She'll do a reverse image search on one of those porn sites. Will turn it up, and we'll know exactly who's willing.
Exactly right. If that penis has ever been on the internet before, and I'm just guessing it has, we'll know who you are.
You know, when that's
and
so.
Robert, if it's you, I'm gonna out you.
Well, it depends on what you saw, but
Chuck, if it's you, I'm gonna out you. That penis did show up before your face did.
Ooh, busted. No, sometimes, it's really bad. I go to Zoom on church sometimes, like to the local Episcopal or whatever, and they'll get a Zoom bomber in there, and it'll be like two guys getting after it, or just somebody screaming racial epithets or something, or Allahu Akbar over and over. And I'm afraid there's nobody at the church who knows how to turn that off or is monitoring it. So that has ruined a few services.
I would guess so. I go to AA meetings on Zoom sometimes, and people know how to handle it there.
delete. That's what you got to do. Yeah, you got to have a moderator who's ready for it.
Yeah, because you got to have it open.
But still,
yeah. People are idiots. Robert is protesting too much.
You think? I don't think so. Hey now. So where's Taylor tonight? Is she watching her show?
She's shopping with her mama.
Oh, cool. Well, I hope Vivian comes back. I know last time I may have started a brouhaha because I was picking on her and said she monopolized, but I used to do drag. Drag queens are supposed to read each other for filth or throw shade, as they say now.
Throw shade. In your day, it was read each other.
Well, yeah, reading came first, and then shade. And two of my best drag friends are Lady Bunny and RuPaul, and we make a sport of just humiliatingly cruel comments to each other, but we love it. But Vivian may not be, she might be sensitive. So Vivian, if
she might be, and
if I messed with your head, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean
because I'm telling you, I didn't feel that way at all. I didn't notice that at all.
Well, then, it was just an over-the-top funny comment, but oops,
I was delighted to have her, and she looked beautiful. She should have been feeling herself.
I love that term, feeling yourself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She was gorgeous. When she turned sideways.
Oh, and she's so thin.
She is.
Oh,
and she's just beautiful. And that face. Oh my God, that
Mhm.
face. She is beautiful.
She paints a great portrait.
Mhm.
She sure does.
Oh, Jan's son is on the phone.
Oh,
Taylor is comparing penis sizes again. I don't. You must have watched or participated in one of her lives that
oh,
I didn't.
Taylor.
I just finally got on last night. That last night or 2 nights ago or whenever. That was the first time I managed to get on, and I was here trying to find her for a long time because I was on Two Chicks.
Me too.
I
Me
didn't know
too.
about Taylor. Oh yeah, I sent you to Two Chicks, didn't I?
You did. Thank you.
I didn't know about what is it? Taylor has her name in it.
Coffee time with Taylor or something, but
No, that used to be her. Used to be coffee time.
Taylor's
Oh,
takeaways. I don't know, but
I
she's a
was
lot
get.
of
We need
fun,
to
and she does hit some risque topics. She and her friend Cece had
on
one
Two
about
Chicks. Yeah,
how to
yeah.
handle different penis sizes and all that. She's a
Well, see,
she's a modern American woman. You got to give
I
her
missed all that. Damn it!
that.
Oh, the sun's setting here. See,
Isn't that strange? Yeah, it used to be you were so brightly lit at this time of night.
I'm gonna get that way again unless I turn it. Unless I turn it. But behind me, you can see the sun setting. It's 5:03. I mean, it used to be like this at 4 o'clock. I love that the days are getting longer. I'm telling you, I start spring dreaming on the second day of winter.
Spring dreaming?
Lifestyle with Taylor. Apps. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a lot of fun. I'd recommend that page to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully she'll come on again. Yeah. Two chicks. And yeah, she has two chicks with her friends, but just with Taylor. It's 8 o'clock there. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock here.
Remember when Taylor was telling us a few weeks ago about she was going to start Contrave, the oral kind of weight loss thing?
Oh, I thought you were saying controversy.
Controversy? No, it's called Contrave. It's the oral version of Manjaro. But apparently she's had great luck with it. She's already dropped a lot of weight, and it got me so excited. I went on my stock account thing and bought 100 shares of it. And so far it's going up, up, up. And I'm like, thank you, Taylor. I owe you a gift if this keeps up.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Should I tell my FA about it?
You could ask. It's called NOV, Novo something. But I
Oh, that's a pharmaceutical company, is it?
Right.
Surely we're invested in pharma. Surely we're invested in big pharma. I don't know, but that's where a lot of money is.
Surely you're not serious.
Oh, I already wrote down Contrave. I guess I wrote this down. I think I must have wrote this down a previous week because I just now had to look for a pen, and I went to write it down on my pad, and it's already there. Okay, yeah, I need to see. Hey Siri, Google.
What do you want to search for?
What company makes Contrave?
Like that.
Here's what I found.
I'm going to pick at her about that. Oh, it did? Made you sick?
Naltrexone. I take something that.
Naltrexone is the stuff they give you when you overdose, to reverse opiates.
Oh, really? What's that called?
I can't remember the brand name, but naltrexone is it. Narcan.
Yeah. Okay. Oryx.
Libby, you and Paula need to come on here.
Orexigen Therapeutics is a biopharmaceutical company. Okay.
It starts with NOV, right? Look at Laura. She knows her stock markets. Go, girl. Now's a good time to buy CDs, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested.
You know, this is how bad I am at stocks.
How bad
In
are you,
the
my
80s,
child?
I don't know, of you guys that watch Seinfeld, and I know it's a lot of you, remember the sponge, the episode of the sponge? Okay, I use the sponge, and they didn't sell it in Norway. So on one of my trips home, I, I was just like Elaine. I cleaned out every drugstore, and I had a suitcase full of them because I was taking them back to Norway with me, and I was
Okay.
still in my 20s. Okay, so I needed a lot of them,
Some leeway
and
there.
I the thing with the sponge is you could, unlike a diaphragm, you couldn't feel it, and it was easy to forget to take it out. And I said the
Oh,
words, but I remember who made the sponge. I liked it so much. I looked up who was making it. I bought stock on the opening when it on the I forgot what that's off what
initial
that's
public
called.
offering, IPO.
Initial yeah, IPO. I bought it. Uh V VPI International, I think, or VLI. VLI. Anyway, whatever. Oh, I was sure. And I'm telling you, that stock flew like a rocket. And Roy was laughing at me. And then he bought some himself. And then we were telling all of our friends about it, and our friends were buying it. And it was going up, up, up. Well, then I realized I was having this problem of
To pull
about
it out.
forgetting to pull it out. And so I would go,
Ooh.
I had some scotch tape in the bathroom. And when I opened the package, I started taping it to the bathroom mirror to remind me to do it. But I actually said the words. While this stock is performing great, I said the words out loud. Somebody's going to get toxic shock syndrome from this.
I was waiting for that phrase.
I said the words, but did I sell the stock? Hell to the no.
Dang. Well, shucks.
Drop down to, I didn't get my initial money back. Just, and I'm telling
Yeah.
you, I bought it, and I went back and bought some more, and I went back and bought some more. And if I hadn't been, it's the classic greed makes you sell. Now, and then after that, I did put a order in that anything I buy, if it doubles, sell it. I don't care what. If it doubles, sell it. I mean, because that's the best you could ever get. You double your money, that's fantastic.
Oh,
No, I was 3 or 4 times with VLI, and I held on to it. It's like gambling addiction, I think, but it's like gambling.
you are forgiven, my child. Everybody can make stock mistake errors. Oh, yeah. Robert thinks we need to open a Merle, like Merle Lynch.
Merle Lynch. So what do you think? What do you think, Chuck? You think you think she's doing something with these with this Robitussin?
I don't know. Well, I know that the main ingredient's dextromethorphan, and that's sort of like a non-opiate cough suppressor. It doesn't heal anything or do anything particular, but one thing I do remember, you're not supposed to mix it with Seroquel. Is that one of the meds she takes for sleep?
Oh, for her sleep. Well, we had talked about it for her. You're not supposed to mix it apparently with her brand name thyroid medication.
Yeah, that's probably a minor set, but the big
She
ones are.
does take She does. She says she takes Seroquel, doesn't she?
Okay,
Yeah.
well that's a major interaction you shouldn't do, and most antidepressants you shouldn't take.
And she takes antidepressants.
Oh, Well, Seroquel's one of them, but I mean, it probably won't kill her. If she's stuck Ativan down other people's throats, she's
Yeah.
probably melted a few under her tongue. So
Hey, all she wants to do is get high.
I think we've all met people like that.
Yeah. Yep.
If my friend from prison happens to call in, he'll tell you about his cellmate who's on K2.
What is that? Now you told me about this before.
Yeah.
Is that better? Okay, okay, is it better off or on? Oops.
Off.
Oh yeah, I could see that when it came on.
Yeah, this pulls out the those blonde highlights are working. I love them.
Oh, thanks.
Gosh.
Thanks.
Isn't it fun to have hair to play with and do things with?
Yeah. I'm still looking for that bald spot that Ballsack swears I have. Oh, I've been hearing from you all she had a live. I didn't know about it. And I didn't listen to it.
I don't even know her web address. Somebody was talking about Alice and her, what do they call it? Her Viper minions? No, somebody here will know. Oh, Vivian was talking about she had been
Oh yeah, something about her. Are there minions or is it just Alice? I don't know.
Is that the one that goes by Just Ask Alice?
Just Ask Alice.
I looked it up and all I could find was that song by White Rabbit.
No, you don't look it up. You got to put it on YouTube.
Okay.
She's Just Ask Alice on YouTube, but she didn't tell me about the live. See, we're not friends. People who think we are.
Is that old thing about the enemy of my enemy is my friend or something?
That's why she gave me the goods on Glenda.
I remember all that. Wow.
Whatever. I'm grateful.
This tale's old.
Merle the budget master. Yeah, that's right.
She hadn't cooked anything that Will gave her?
I haven't seen any of that chicken. And she's going to cut those chicken breasts in half this way so she can get 2 meals out of them.
No, ma'am.
It's just me going, oh, you have to leave for dinner. I understand. Bye. Let's keep in touch.
Yeah.
Oh, it was on Gossip Bakery that they talked about it. Oh, they're talking about
Oh, I gotta remember to check Gossip Bakery.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting too. So they talk about Alice on Gossip Bakery.
Oh, they do. I thought they just talked about Merle. I didn't know Gossip Bakery was that big. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I was always surprised when somebody said they mentioned me. They refer to him as Dim over there. Who is that? Wheel?
Oh, poor Wheel.
Alice actually sounded great. Getting away from Glenda has made a world of difference. Well, it would. It would.
Yeah, when you get disentangled from somebody toxic. Ooh.
You only keep up with Tim on Gossip Bakery. Dim. Okay, I get it. Now, who is Tim?
Oh.
I've forgotten. Chuck, who's Tim?
I don't know. There's so many crazy people. I only keep in touch with you and Merle. Not you're crazy.
There's so many crazy people. I only keep in touch with you and Merle.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, Sarasota Tim. Yeah, I never checked him out. But you guys I've heard about him here. He does like he's a con and he does like 3 uploads a day.
I've heard of that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never checked him out.
Me either. Normally when I go down a YouTube wormhole, it's something completely at random.
I understand Sister Wives has started again, and I can't figure it out. Hopefully I have something that still gets it. When I did the search, it takes me to Prime Video, and Prime Video only has it through season 8, and it's gone. And I thought I was watching it on Discovery Plus, and Roy got rid of Discovery Plus. You know, he's constantly trying to save money. Bless his heart. Good, and we don't need to have streaming services that we don't watch. So, but he said we have Discovery as part of Hulu.
Oh, so you got Hulu still?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, Hulu's our main thing. I didn't realize what Hulu was. I thought Hulu was just another one of the things. He said no. He told, so I could understand it. He dumbed it down for me. He said Hulu is like Direct TV of streaming services. So Direct TV was the main thing. So Hulu's your main thing. Always go to Hulu first, and then Hulu tells you where it is. But anyway, so I went to Hulu. I asked for Sister Wives on Hulu, and it said I could get it on a couple of things, but one of them was Prime Video, which just had it through season 8, and I don't know what the other one was, but he thinks I should be able to watch it directly from Hulu. So anyway, I'm going to figure it out because I want to see what's going on now that there are no more Sister Wives. Yeah, it's just Cody and Robin now. She got what she wanted. She got the booby prize. Hey, what in general, not interested in reality shows. I like. Oh, good. Jan's back.
Hey, Jean.
Son will pick you up for groceries and lunch tomorrow. Oh, how nice.
Bienvenue encore une fois.
Well, let's see. Well, yeah. What else are you guys watching? What do we talk about? What did we mention? Oh, the really good one, the dinner with Joanna Lumley. What's it called?
Absolutely Fabulous?
No, the new one.
Fool Me Once.
Fool Me Once.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And let me just say, that thing fooled me until the very end.
Yeah, me too.
I was fooled. That's what makes it so exciting. You're fooled over and over again, and then you're fooled again.
I just loved all the scenery pictures of what it's like to live in England, drive in England, and it felt very realistic, you know? It was like, you don't normally see that on a stage set, but when people are driving around, going places like, oh, so this is like England. It was filmed apparently in Manchester. Of course, I Googled that. And it's like, okay, cool. Wow.
Well, if it's set in England, that that has that going for it right away, and I watch it. But I just watched something else. I should write things down when I watch it. I just watched a whole, or maybe it was just a movie. I don't know. I just watched something from start to finish I watched it because it was in England and it was really good. So I'm always looking for things. It's like, we have this universe of TV. If I could just find it, if I just knew what it was, and could watch it. I tried to watch and the Six, Somebody and the Six, Daisy Jones and the Six. I tried to watch that because it got all these Emmy nominations, and it has Riley Keough. Do you know who she is?
Somebody will.
She is. I don't want to say. I want to say her name without going to her dad. It's Elvis's daughter.
Priscilla Presley?
No, not wife, daughter. Lisa Marie Presley.
Lisa Marie
Presley. Okay, Riley Keough is Lisa Marie's daughter.
Oh.
And heir. She's the heir to the Elvis fortune. And she's really pretty. But okay, it's called Daisy Jones in the Six. It was like late in the 3rd episode, and finally Daisy Jones met the Six. It's so slow. It's like pulling teeth. And I'm gonna watch it because the music of the 70s, of course, I love. Seeing Los Angeles, I love. But I mean, really, it's something weird about these people that are Elvis's age playing people young in the 70s.
Mhm,
That's a little
mhm.
weird. But the writing on this, it's just so slow. And you've hardly heard she's a singer in it. And you've heard the end of the okay, I've gone through 3 episodes and barely heard her voice. And never heard her voice full out singing. And I guess we're gonna get there, but I can't, I was into my Lisa Marie's daughter, Riley. I was probably 60 years old before I read all the time. I was probably 60 years old before I finally realized if a book is bad, I don't have to finish it.
No, you
I,
don't.
I just always, I was like, no, you can read. And then I thought, look,
Yeah.
I've got one life. And there's that life is too short. It took really, Chuck, I was 60 at least before I realized life is too short to keep reading this book.
There are only so many hours in the day, and you have so many other options, you know.
Yeah. But it took me that long. I had to get that old before I realized I could just close this book and donate it.
Yep.
And I won't throw a book away. I'm one of those nerds. It has to be really bad. And then, of course, I'll put it in the recycling bin. But
Well, that's all.
normally, if I can donate it, I do. And I buy books at the thrift store and re-give them all the time. It's like, if you all don't have to reprice this, just put it back on the shelf. It's already got the tag on it.
That's a great gift. Gosh.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You need a comfort break.
No, Natasha, the cat, is out here screaming. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
she's scared of Bruno, so I have to feed her outside.
Lisa, hey girl, hey, glad to have you here.
Hey, Natasha. Good girl.
Christine just got married to a man named David. Yes. And yes, he only has the one wife now, Robin, his last wife, his favorite, clearly his favorite. Hi, Mimi. Nice to see you here. Hi, Sandra. Letha Ray, you leaving? Good night. Thanks for being here. He has used them financially always. They were all on public assistance. They were all on welfare and food stamps, and which is kind of that is the typical way for the Mormon fundamentalists, which they claim that they're not, but that's the same thing that the fundamentalist Mormons do. They put all the wives who are not the legal wife on welfare. And Bernie's here. Hello.
Fernie.
Hello.
Oh,
Cody and Robin deserve each other. I feel that way too, Marianne. Thank you.
Anybody tell me what the attraction is about that Cody guy?
Oh my God! Yeah, can anyone tell me? He's disgusting.
I thought
Every woman,
I don't
every
know.
woman I know who watches Sister Wives, which is a lot of us, and we all discuss. And he's disgusting. All of us. I have yet to meet a person in my real life, and let me see if there's any person on here. I've yet to meet a person that finds Cody attractive.
Man, he's not busted fugly, but there's just like what's the attraction to get this many wives, even that many girlfriends?
Oh my God! And he has such a tremendous ego.
That's not appealing.
No.
Oh, well, at
Bernie
least the Panthers agree. There is
Bernie
nothing.
said he's yuck. You, Cody. Hell no.
Hey, Cody.
Linda said, what, Carla? Working on stealing. Oh, there's another thing going on. Narcissistic guy so full of himself. Absolutely.
I guess you gotta
He's
be.
got something we don't see. Maybe. and you see it every 4 days? Is that what you're saying, pins and needles?
Wow. That's ignorant.
Oh, let me tell you, Feline, she did work in a retail job that she hasn't told us about. I'm
Really?
sure when she was younger, go to work in a retail job? Hell yes. I mean, because she doesn't have, she only had low paying jobs. She was never a legal secretary. Please. She was never high up there at work. I mean, she was probably high up there at work, but she was not
Hi,
high
up
up.
there at work. All about where you put the comma. Yeah.
Bernie will pass on that beef.
Yeah.
Oh, she stole from TGNY all the time. When her husband was the GM, she was in there all the time.
Oh gosh.
Maybe that was Cody.
Let's hope not. Maybe it was Zeus.
No, we've already discussed that before you got here. Zeus has no head, therefore he has no penis.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, she said John was the manager. And that was her shopping grounds. But I bet you anything, because if she needs a job, she got temp jobs. See her get temp jobs and jobs in retail. Those were available to her. She made a decent presentation. She would get jobs in retail, and you know how they ended. She doesn't talk about them because she got fired from them for stealing.
Ooh.
Sorry, Glenda. I got your number.
Oops.
I have worked in retail, so to speak.
Have you? What'd you do?
I worked for Polo Ralph Lauren.
I didn't remember you talking about that.
Oh yeah. So I was in stores all the time. I
What
have a friend.
years was this?
I have a friend right here in the 90s. I have a old friend who was on. She's probably not still on. Um, who worked at Marshall Fields, Tennessee
So,
Authority. Yeah, that's where she was real high. Oh, Tennessee Valley Authority, TVA.
were you one that sold the polo shirts and the cologne from the 80s or was it other
No, the
stuff?
cologne was never part of the company.
Mm.
The
Oh,
cologne was sold off all the time. Yeah, so
okay.
that's why I knew right away when Glenda said that the guy, the drag queen. She had a drag queen friend in Dallas that sent her all the perfume samples and stuff. He worked for a perfume company. I don't know. I outed him for where he worked, but she claimed he worked for a designer. Oh, you guys know, some of you OGs have been around here. She claimed that she worked for a designer that she mispronounced. You love
Back
Ralph
in
Lauren sheets? Okay, the bedding, all that stuff was sold off. All those were not part of the company. There's the company is Ralph Lauren, and that's Ralph Lauren clothes. If you go into a high end department store and go to Ralph Lauren department, as Ralph Lauren, but if it's Polo, then the name of another. There were two parts to the company: Ralph Lauren, and that included couture, and then there was Polo / Ralph Lauren, and that because Polo was a brand on its own.
that gives me
And,
such flashbacks to 1980, 81 when I was at
yeah,
Ole Miss. Everybody reeked of polo and they all had Izod shirts.
eyes on shirts. Yeah, that's right.
That was
The
when the
the
whole preppy thing was really
uh-huh.
big. Yeah.
And it was Izod shirts that begat Polo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, feline. This is Chewy. He's trying to make an appearance, but okay. Le Tigre. Have you been waited on? Is there something I can do for
Oh,
you?
come on. Who is that designer that she claimed Kelly worked for? The guy who sold
Yves Saint Laurent, Halston.
yeah, but I mean he sold Kelly's uh territory included CVS and Walgreens. That's where he sold fragrances too.
Oh,
Wearing the
CVS.
collar up, yeah. Oh, but come on, E.
You know, we still have some old ladies down here in Texas that call that store CVs.
CVs? Oh, like
Yeah.
this, the S, like CV apostrophe S.
Uh-huh. I think.
Vince Camuto. Thank you, Carla. It would be Carla. Vince
Oh,
Camuto. He works for the designer Vince Camuto. Because Vince Camuto was one of the fragrances he represented. What's the company he worked for was Perfumia, Perfumania or something. I don't know. You would take TG Maxx tour of various metro areas and hit their clearance and assembled quite a few Ralph Lauren sets. Oh, I just realized because I watch a lot of YouTubers that are in England, of course, and I know TJ Maxx is TK Maxx, but
oh,
they
really?
always talk about Home Bargains, and I see Home Bargains Hall. So I know there's a store they go to that call Home Bargains, and I just realized it's Home Goods.
Oh,
So
wow.
they have TK Maxx and Home Bargains. We have
That's
TJ
weird.
Maxx and Home Goods.
I know in Australia they call Burger King Hungry Jacks for some reason.
Oh, really? A
Hungry Jack.
Hungry Jack is a Burger King? Huh.
Uh-huh.
Keto.
There will be no keto.
Yeah, and Primark is here too, isn't it? I mean, it's not in Las Vegas. I've never uh, been to a Primark, but I think they have Primark in New York now.
I think if you're in England, you shop at Iceland Foods or Sainsbury's or
Sainsbury, Waitrose.
yep.
Um, yeah, I love going to the grocery stores when I'm in England too.
Oh God, yeah. To the Cadbury section immediately.
Yeah, Tesco's. Oh yeah, Tesco's.
Tesco, very good, Merle. That's right.
That's what the two fat ladies hate: supermarkets. Hi, Claudia.
I get.
Merle's ignorance isn't bliss.
Hey, Claudia, good to have you back. Good to see you.
Brooklyn, they have Primark in Brooklyn. Okay.
And of course,
Claudia.
if you've been to England, you know about Boots.
Boots, yeah.
It's a,
Diana called it Boots and Scoots.
they don't call it a pharmacy; they call it a chemist. Is that right? Boots Chemist.
Chemist, yeah. There's another thing too.
And in Canada, everybody shops at Shoppers Drug Mart.
Shoppers Drug Mart.
Yeah, B. Arthur was under contract for Shoppers Drug Mart the year that she got on the Golden Girls. And if you go on YouTube, there's 1,000 videos of B. Arthur doing Canadian Shopper Drug Mart things.
Really?
Yeah, and they were funny. They were cute, but she had to get out of it, for her contract. But yeah.
Okay, who is Nick Saban?
He's a coach. Used to be with Alabama, and now he's with somebody will say he's
Somebody from
retired.
Alabama just retired yesterday. Is that it?
Yeah, probably.
Somebody from the Crimson Tide it was on the news last night.
I love all those SEC teams. I don't care about the football. I mean, these are just really teenagers, but I love the fight songs and the school spirit and stuff. I love to watch the college games.
Oh, I used to hate having to go to, Roy went to graduate school at Texas A&M, and all of his cousins went to Texas A&M. And we used to have to go to A&M games in the 80s, and I hated it because you had to stand through them all.
The 11th man. And you had to
It's
go
like,
gig
yeah,
them.
I want to sit down. Every once in a while, I get tired and sit down, and all I saw were asses.
Yeah. A
Oh,
face
Claudius
load of
and Payne.
asses. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, because I'm down there. I'm just surrounded by butts. So I stand up. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were asses because they were Aggies. No, I meant when you sit down at an A&M game, all you just have butts in your face.
About 20 years ago, my character Shirley Q. Licker made a recording of the A&M fight song with her own words, and they still to this day play it. It's
Oh my God, let's hear it, Chuck.
oh gosh, I can't remember. It's like hullabaloo, connect, connect, hullabaloo, connect, connect. Goodbye to the University of Texas. Hello to the big old A&M men's. Tell your mama asked her how she doing. Tell her she need to send me a care package. Them eyes of Texas bees are purring you. That is the word they sing so well. It sounds ignorant, but goodbye. Something like that.
Oh
You
my
can
God,
find it on YouTube.
somebody give me a time stamp on this. I got to play it for
Oh,
Roy.
no.
I don't have here in StreamYard. I don't see that. Oh, here I see it.
Oh,
136.
Lord.
136.
Yeah, I took my love for SEC fight songs, and one of them I still hear played a lot is Rocky Top by Shirley Q. Licker, the University of Tennessee fight song.
Well, let's hear that one.
Well, look it up. YouTube it.
I know, but I have SKQ right here.
Oh, I can't remember. I'll think of it. But yeah, Rocky Top and Ole Miss, LSU.
So I could probably find all these on YouTube.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, so I can see. I want to show Roy but I'll go back and I'll find this Shirley Q. Licker.
Why, Robert? What college are you pulling for that you say go to hell, Rocky Top?
Where did you go? That's probably more like it.
I think he's Alabamian boy. Is that right, Rob? I don't remember.
I can't remember, and I should because I'm such a fan, Robert. I really am.
We all are. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Alabama.
exactly.
Yay, Alabama. How you doing? Tell
Oh,
your mom and them I say, girl, she owe me. Go teach them bulldogs to behave. Send them yellow jackets to a watery grave. And if the band sounds ignorant, tell them to play louder. Everybody needs to stand up for the Bama men's. Roll on, roll on, roll on, men's. Remember the Rose Bowl we trying to win. Hey, go for victory. Crimson Tide, your Dixie football pride. Crimson Tide, something like that.
I know Robert loves that.
Nah, I hope he does. Yeah.
I know he does. I had to take my glasses off for that.
Oh, well,
Oh, let's see.
That's a compliment.
That's right. I had to look better for that.
Well,
If
good.
I could just see, maybe my eyes have gotten better.
Do you have any eyeshadow on tonight?
Yeah, I'm just too washed out.
Oh, okay. I don't see it.
Let's
Just
see.
curious.
I got makeup on.
Well, let me say on behalf of me and Robert, I feel like we're watching Pornhub. No, sorry. Just kidding, Laura. Just kidding.
Oh, let's see if I can read better in the dark. Oh, Robert thanked you for the song.
Reading is best done in the dark.
Yeah. If I'm back here. Alan Elder says, I've had that 3 times in the past year. I can read it when I put it up here. I've had that 3 times in the past year. Not easy to deal with for sure. Epsom salt soaks. Oh, you're talking about back pain.
Mm.
Yeah, I can read everything when I put it up here. I hope you feel better too, Claudia.
I do too. Poor Claudia. She's been through the ringer so many times.
Back pain. I am so grateful. Thank you that Roy's surgery, knock wood, seems to have held. It's he still hasn't played golf. He's been talking about it again. But he's not ready to go out there. He's afraid to, you just do so much twisting in golf. He doesn't want to mess up his back.
I got it. Yeah. Speaking of Epsom salts, does anybody have an idea about where that came from, or have I told this 18 times?
You've told us, but tell us again. I forgot.
Over and over. I'm just so old now. I just am like the repeating mammal. Magnesium sulfate, Epsom salts, comes from a town in England named Epsom, where they have gigantic natural deposits of it. And
they mine it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Epsom.
Claudia, no, I cannot help you figure out your camera. I am so bad. I tell you, I use the computer like a trained monkey. Muscle pulls you guys are talking about.
Magnesium sulfate.
Pain in the butt. Chronic pain, yeah. I had to get up after I slept all weekend. I had to set the alarm for 5 a.m. to get to my 8 a.m. appointment with the pain doctor on Monday.
Have you had your butt implants installed?
No, I'm doing everything. I dropped the ball at Christmas. There's some things I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go have some imaging, which I have to have an MRI, which I have next Friday.
What? Lumbar or what?
Hip, right hip.
Hip, okay.
Where the thing is, I was supposed to go to some physical therapy, although the doctor says physical therapy is not going to help me, but it's something Medicare requires. And I have to have an appointment with a psychologist, which I can have. Medicare requires that for an implant. And I can do that. I can do that over the phone.
Well,
the more you know, that's right.
The more you know. I had to have that done for weight loss surgery. It's weird how they require that for so many.
Did you? There's something. Yeah, it's not pain from shingles. It's Lisa. It's called post-herpetic neuralgia. It's leftover. It's the awful leftover from shingles.
So-called.
And no, I still have a ton of pain. And I'll tell you if you're interested about why I slept all week.
I'd love to hear it. Why?
Level 2 pain meds.
Tell us why you slept all week.
Well,
look, Laura's head's going back. She's about to pass out.
Yeah, I'm kind of, no, I was going to move it away so I can read.
Come back to us.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing that so I can read. But when I put it up here, I can read it. Yes, I hope it gets
I get it, yeah.
I have had terrible pain at night. It's always worse at night, but it has been horrible at night. And I can go to sleep, but I wake up. Sometimes, I'm hoping it's the middle of the night, and I wake up and it's 11:30. And I have to get in my chair. I have to get out of bed. It's horrible in bed. And when I sit in my chair, it's better. I sit in my chair and watch TV until I've fallen asleep, and I can get back in bed. And sometimes that's 5 a.m. Sometimes it's 3.
It's the pain in the hip that wakes you up, right?
Okay. And sometimes it's 5 or 6 a.m. before I can go back to sleep. And then when I do, I sleep until too late that I've slept the day away. Well, Roy has been trying the last 2, maybe 3 nights. I've taken melatonin, and I had an aversion. He's been wanting me to take melatonin all the time, and I always say no. That's me. Yeah, I'm pregnant. That's keeping me up.
What are you afraid of about melatonin?
Okay, I'll tell you. You're afraid it's coming. Oh, somebody's afraid they're going to be pregnant.
Boom, 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 boom,
So
boom, boom,
Claudia,
boom, 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 boom.
Claudia, are you pregnant? You're on a heating pad.
Ooh, breaking news from Claudia Robinson. That was quick. Girl.
She's young enough.
Of course. She's got those gorgeous shoes with the bow ties. God only
Uh-huh.
knows.
And
It's not
has a
their
man.
fault. The men's would go crazy for it.
She has a man.
I know. I
Um,
know.
you take melatonin sometimes. Okay, I remembered why I didn't like it. This morning I set the alarm. I've been trying to fight the urge to sleep all day. I sleep all day because I don't fall asleep until late. Well, I took the melatonin last night and I slept. And I set the alarm for 10 a.m. I've been the last 3 days, I've set the alarm for 9 a.m. and I sleep through it. I don't even wake up.
Wow.
Because I finally go, back to sleep. I take pain medication at 6 in the morning, and then I go back to sleep.
Do you have to
Lyrica.
wake up to take your pain meds? Do you have an alarm?
No, I don't wake up. I would not do that. And I
No,
take
well,
Lyrica.
it's
I
not a
take
bad
a,
idea for a lot of people.
I was completely off of the opioids. When I came back from the hospital, I didn't take them, but the pain kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so I take it again. But now I take a 200 milligram Lyrica with a hydrocodone. And I was taking the oxycodone before.
Right.
I'm back on. I asked the doctor if hydrocodone was less strong, and he said it was.
So you switched from Percocet back to Vicodin or Vicodin.
So I take one Vicodin and one Lyrica together. I only take them together.
Yeah.
Three times a day.
That's
so when I take the Lyrica, not when I first take it, but after they kick in, I can usually go to sleep. Well, this morning I set the alarm for 10 o'clock and I heard the alarm. The next thing I know, I woke up and it was 1 p.m. I mean, I just opened my eyes. It's 10 o'clock. I was going to get up. I didn't get up. I closed my eyes again and it was 1 p.m.
Laura, I think you need to quit setting an alarm and just let your body do its thing. What do you think?
Okay. If I let my body do its thing today, I would have woken up at 1 p.m. And that's no good. Roy says, no, that's fine. That's the melatonin.
Really?
That's the melatonin. Well, I don't want to sleep the day away.
Well, sleep's important. Your body needs it.
If you are, it's a miracle. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marianne. I tell you, I think all the time how lucky I am to have my Roy. You have a friend who sets alarms for her pain meds? That makes no sense to me.
Well, she's trying to keep ahead of the pain, I guess.
Okay, so it's not Mitz who's pregnant. She's getting that out there. Why
is all this pregnancy talk?
Somebody asked somebody if she was pregnant, and I didn't see the pregnancies because I haven't been I can read now when I do this.
We could use a panther pregnancy, a grand panther baby.
Yeah, we need a grand panther baby,
and we could name it Lilibet
Claudia.
Roy Jr.
It could be Ashley. Or it could be Taylor.
Perfect.
Or it could be Robert. I mean, not having the baby.
You can meld all those names together. Or a great middle name would be Panther. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
A girl or a boy would love that. If her name was Papaya Panther or something.
Papaya Panther.
I don't know.
Roy, I'm just so glad I never had a boy because Roy was going to name him Spider.
No, really.
According to him, he was. And I said, okay, his nickname will be Spider. The only thing we agreed on is he would not be Roy the Fourth. But, and Roy's like, no. Oh, no, that's his name. Spider Schilling. That's cool.
Well, no. Roy was
Babies
having a
are
moment.
babies are expensive. After the ski master, maybe at the one that Claudia Login killed. That's who I always thought of when he said Spider. But I think Roy
Oh
came up with
yeah.
Spider on his own.
What was his name? Yeah, Longines. I remember
Spider
him.
Savage. I don't know what his actual name was.
Well, let's don't ever
Maybe
have
it was Spider.
another kid named Squeaky or something like that.
Squeaky, Squeaky Frome.
Yes. Ugh,
Is she still alive?
barely. Yes.
And
She and Sarah Jane Moore,
she's
who
out of prison, right? Squeaky's out of prison.
well, I'm a Gerald Ford fanatic, so I keep up with all this. But yeah, one of them is on mental health release. The other one's still denied. With
Um,
anybody keeping up with Gypsy? Who's that? Claudia? Is that
I haven't watched Claudie Panther. I have not watched any of the sounds Eastern European. Savage. Yeah, it does. I have not watched. She's all over everything, and it's just like too much.
yeah.
I haven't watched any of it. It's Gypsy overload, but I will watch the 2020. So I haven't wanted to watch any of these other things, but there will be a 2020 because Deborah Roberts is following her.
I'm scared to death now that my housekeeper Karen heard us one time talking about me allowing her to smoke, but
Yeah, you being the one that sits around and smokes and watches TV all day.
no, she does all her work. She just takes smoke breaks, and I've told her you don't have to go on the porch. You can come inside and smoke because I smoke, and that was 6 years ago, and she was so mad the next day, and finally she got it. You came on here and you said, I made too much of that, blah blah blah, and she's
No,
cool
I
with
was
it
just
now.
teasing.
I know. It's like me and Vivi. You just never know when you're going to trigger somebody's nerves. You have to be so careful.
She really thought, yeah, she really thought I was.
She thought that I was telling you that all she did was come over here and sit and smoke. But the woman works 4 or 5 hours, and I told her, don't go on the porch to smoke in August. Come in here, have a cigarette. I got plenty of ashtrays. I smoke. Don't worry about it. And she apparently missed that part. But Laura, do you have a housekeeper?
Maybe.
Is this going to be some kind of dead giveaway about something that? Okay, well, I'll just skip that topic. What? Okay.
That Robert was a troll.
Mr. Burglar.
Yeah, he stayed burgle away. Oh, that's so interesting. And it's so funny how you have all these Mr. Burgles.
Doesn't even make sense.
I'm sure.
You're gonna interrupt the
I'm sure.
podcast.
I'm
Say
sure
something
it's a
funny,
kid. I'm sure it's a kid. Yes, I have two, and they are called the ladies, and they are here on Thursdays. AE knows all about it, and that was part of why it was bad for me to sleep till 1 p.m. today, because they're here and they couldn't get in the bathroom and bedroom.
The truth comes tumbling.
Yes, I had to get out of there so they could get in the bathroom, and then I couldn't get back in the bathroom and bedroom to get ready for this because they're cleaning up in there 2 hours late, 3 hours late.
Are you kidding? There is no shame in that. When I lived in Vegas and so many other places, I hired themaids.com or something like that, and they'd come in at their appointed time, like 5 of them at once. You only have 2, and they would straighten everything up, and I'd wake up and like, Wow, my trailer's clean.
Okay, Mr. Burgles, what does it mean? Burgle away win. Can you say anything else? I'm here for it if you can. If it's just burgle away win, that's real boring.
You go, Laura. You have balls of steel.
No, if Mr. Burgles has something else to say, fine.
He
But
doesn't.
if it's burgle away win,
It was just.
yawn. You tried to block them. Good. Thank you. Thank you for my. I'm sure I've zapped him 3 times. If
Oh,
it's more
Laura,
if it's more than that,
oh, sorry. Did you mention that this Will Souls guy created another account and sent me
yeah.
a questionnaire about why can't I get on there? Why am I blocked? And
Yes, and okay, if you're here, Mr. Will Souls, you're
it
not
wasn't him.
Will.
You're right.
You're not Will. Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Oh yeah. So Glenda said Dort now she didn't Glenda claimed she didn't breastfeed her children because Dort never taught her how. Now she breastfed Junior until she was 3 and apparently on. The doctor sent her away from the hospital. The doctor told her to go home for 24 hours and leave her toddler in the hospital alone. Why didn't the doctor want Junior to breastfeed at 3 in the hospital? What was wrong with that? And Glenda, did you have to go home and pump?
So many of these Panther ladies are mothers. How many of y'all had to be taught how to breastfeed? I mean, it's been what, 60,000 years now, and do you really need an MD or an RN to come and tell you just put the baby up? Wow.
No. Are you or no? Not going back. This is a breastfeeding toddler. Why wouldn't the medical staff say go ahead and breastfeed?
Well, of course they would.
No, see, you go because she's grabbing at her clothes. Junior's grabbing at her clothes.
Oh well.
Go breastfeed. Are they telling you should? Is it the medical staff telling you shouldn't breastfeed a toddler?
No.
None of it makes sense because it's all a bunch of lies. It's just a bunch of lies that come out of her lion pie hole.
Yeah.
Lalichi League. That's exactly right. And I wonder what they have to say about. Yes, she could have gone to Lalichi League back in the day. She didn't need. I mean, really, who needs their mother to teach you how to breastfeed?
It's not that hard.
Speaking as a nurse, not a breastfeeding mother.
Yeah, it's so natural that come on. How many years have humans been on the planet? 25,000. We didn't always have Similac. Give me
exactly. Or mothers.
No. Or nurses or doctors.
Or doctors. Exactly right. But it's always Dort's fault.
What a crazy
name. Here you go. Oh, wait. Sorry, Feline, I didn't see it. Everything's Dort's fault. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Gosh, I remember in nursing school in neonatal or whatever, they would talk about all these reflexes the babies had, the grabbing, the suckling, was amazing. I mean,
you give a newborn a bottle and he does this.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first time I ever cried in nursing school, was watching a baby being born, and it was like probably my first really spiritual experience. Like, oh my God, there is a God. Wow. I broke down crying. And
can you imagine how long we kept fathers out of the
I know. I know.
out of the delivery room. It's just amazing.
Well,
That was through the 60s. Was it even through the 70s? I think it was in the 70s when men started going in.
well, I know Desi, Ricky Ricardo never got to go
Oh,
in. He had
oh,
to sit out there and
absolutely.
wait for a cigar and everything. So,
No, I remember when my youngest brother was born in
yeah.
1969. My stepfather was in the waiting room.
Oh,
Not in 1969. It was normal. He had the cigars. He was already he went and got his cigars. Yes, the Christmas miracle. She can now use vinegar after so many years. I mean, here she was into her 70s and she couldn't take. And did you see she put up a picture of Dort's uh, douchebag on her thumbnail. Glenda,
wow.
that's so classy. That's so classy.
Oh, God. Douchebag.
Yes. And let's bottle or the boob. You're exactly right.
How's Pippa, by the way?
She's good. She ate all of her dinner tonight.
Oh,
And I was in a hurry because it was almost 4 o'clock. It was like, oh, Roy she has to go through this big deal every time. She eats on the bed. She dumps her bowl. She scratches. She rubs her nose. Then she has to dump the bowl. It's a big thing. Anyway, Roy glued her bowl to a thin. We have those really thin cutting boards. Somebody gave me the cutting boards that are different colors for
wow.
meat, vegetables, whatever. So he took one of the thin ones, the blue ones, and glued her bowl to this thing so she can't dump it. But I think she's doing better. But oh my gosh, she has had 2 or 3 nights ago, she was passing gas, and I'm telling you, it made my eyes bleed. Okay, she said her husband's effeminate twin brother advised her how to do that. Oh my God. Let's see, John, and what was his name? The twin. Okay, John, and I can't remember the twin's name. Carla and AE will tell me. So he told her how to breastfeed. Oh, how does your brother-in-law? Your brother-in-law telling. Oh my God! I'm telling you, if a brother-in-law said, "I don't have a brother-in-law." Let's see. No, I don't have a brother-in-law because I only have 3 brothers. But I mean, that is so cringeworthy.
So Merle had like an Uncle Arthur.
Yeah, Uncle Arthur. What was his name? What was John's brother's name?
Paul Land.
You had your first at a teaching hospital with all the mirrors. Watched it all in real time. A few years ago on Good Morning America, they showed Baby being born. What type of person by the treatment room? Oh God, that turns so many people off. The way and still Jimmy. As long as Dort's been dead, she does this. Jimmy and John, James and John. Oh, I didn't realize. I guess I had forgotten. I guess I still have forgotten that Glenda claims he was effeminate. Did Glenda go further than that? Did she say she was that he was like Dr. Steroid? Jack. Now apparently it's Jimmy. How did she come up with these odd comments? Because she forgets what she has said. Tell you, Feline, she forgets what she says. She contradicts herself all the time because she's your basic liar. She's your base and basic liar. No way. Glenda did not. I do not believe that. Me too, Mitts. I do not believe for 1 second that Glenda breastfed. It's 9 a.m. here. Time for bedtime. Well, it's time for us to get off since we've been on for 2 hours. That's just ridiculous.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?
And share.
please share
Give
it
me,
with somebody.
give me a thumbs up and share.
And
Surely there's someone you know that would like to watch Glenda's content, my content. Uh,
oh
I
my
agree.
God.
It's a commitment that I would say many women can't make for a variety of reasons, and there's no shame in that.
And you will be loved and accepted
You'll
here,
be
right,
loved and
Claudia?
accepted here.
And you will be loved and accepted unless
Thank
you challenge anything I say or notice any of my lies.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Feline, for saying that. I feel guilty, but it went by really fast for me.
Mm,
Oh my! And I always start this thing with, "I'm going to do it a little over an hour." 2 hours is ridiculous for me to yammer on.
me too. I know. I feel like a yammerer.
I do too.
Well, let's hope next week Vivian or Taylor or one of our Alan, what's his name? I want to say, what's the boy's name? The comic, the funny guy, the creator. Not
Creator,
Alan.
creator of what? Thank you.
Adam. Adam. Adam Barta.
Adam Barton, he'll come. If I ask him, he'll come.
Ask him. I would
I,
love it.
I love him. I know Adam's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
You guys let me know. Let me know if you want Adam. Adam will come on if he wants. If I ask him to.
Yes, we love it when Adam, Vivian, Taylor,
I
Vivian
love you
Vans
all very
Adventure.
much.
Everybody
Tanya
loves it.
Taylor is shopping with her mom.
Yeah, good
Adam
for her.
Barta. Adam Barta. Yeah. I
Yes.
know. He'll come on. Still 103 here. So you guys are doing something right. Wow. Where are you, Mitz? What? Degrees? No way. Where are you? Well, it's 40 effing degrees here, and I'm about to freeze my skivvies off. Give
You
a
have
thumbs
on
up. Oh
skivvies?
yes, people. Oh, sorry. Let me find thumbs. Yes, please.
Oh.
Thumbs up.
Oh, good. I missed our prop in the thumb and the bullshit monitor.
Thumbs up. Oh, it's downstairs. I keep forgetting. I need to put it on. I need to go put that on Roy's workbench. Well, the bullshit button needs batteries. I need to go put it on Roy's workbench in the garage, and he'll fix it for me. Yes.
Good.
Hi, you all. Hi, you all. Thank you. Thank you from Bony
Thanks,
Finger.
Laura, for letting me come back on. I've enjoyed the heck out of it as always.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming back on.
I'm always happy to. When you ask, I cannot refuse. I'm sorry. I will always do it for you anytime.
You all heard him.
Yeah,
You
thank
all
you.
heard him. Yes, Claudia's our thumbs up cheerleader. Thank you, Claudia.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody.
But we do need new blood. So some of you folks, come on, get your nerve up.
Oh, what? 103 in the house.
Public speaking is the number one fear in the world, but Laura makes it easy. Just come on and do it. It's so fun.
The fact that I do it, yeah, I get 103 of us. We're down to 101. I pissed off 2 people, or 2 people have had it. It's time to go. You're absolutely right. To you 2 people, you're absolutely right. It's time to go. Sandra, thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you for coming to my rescue.
Thanks, Janet and Carla and Claudia, Alan, Mitzi, and Daisy. It's good to see all of you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. I missed you guys. I was worried about you. Every night when I watch the news, I worry who's in the storm's path. So let's see. It's 6 o'clock here. Good. The news comes out at 5:30. So I'm gonna go watch the nightly news and see what happened. Good night. Good night, everybody. Oh, look what my hand's doing.
See you soon, Claudia. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Laura. Have a great week. See you next Thursday, maybe.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all. What wonderful people.